Beginning with the introduction and objectives. As a cybersecurity professional, you don't just learn the theory, but you actively engage with tools and commands that are used in the field. This presentation will show you how the training and analog systems translate into tangible defense strategies against cyber threats. From analyzing bad, which is text manipulation. Now, text manipulation in Linux involves using various command line tools like search, modify, and extract data. Like search tools to search, modify, and extract data from text files. Now, the real-world application of this is to analyze log files to detect brute force attacks and unauthorized access. We talked about variables. Now we have internal variables, we have external variables, we have terminal variables. And for the internal variables, what it does is that it runs the command on the bash script, and it tells or prompts.
This is the first lab here, Linux and system commands. I'll start with file system navigation and permission. This is the way to get a file permission. I can use ls-l here and the name of the file. This is what I did in this picture. I got the permissions of the file, and if I want to change the mode of the file, I can use the chmod command. And this is lab demonstration for network security and network services. And here I learned how to start a service, how to check the status of the service, how to monitor the service in log file and in real time. So in future, if I'm in a cybersecurity organization and I'm asked to start a service and monitor it in real time, I can use the command service ssh start like I use.
This slide is basically on text manipulation and log analysis for incident response. Now, in the second lab, we focused on log analysis, which is a critical skill for incident responders. And log analysis are like logs are basically like the breadcrumbs that attackers leave behind, right? Now, by analyzing them, you can. We explored the importance of monitoring network services, which is a crucial step to prevent unauthorized access, right? We used apt get install to install services like Apache 2, we installed services like VSFTPD, and we installed SSH, right? The key command, the use case is basically identifying the SSH brute force attacks and active network connections. In order to do this, we cat var log and autlog, right? Autlog is where the information for the log file for
I'm trying to check the disk space that I have. Maybe I'm about to run or execute a task that's gonna take up a lot of disk space. I can use commands like this to check my current disk space to know if my system is going to be capable to this. We also have use cases, which is investigate unauthorized user access and system activity. Change that and continue my investigation from there as well. Like a use case which I just explained, locate sensitive files exposed on the server. Like I just explained now, you basically locate if it's a file or a directory that you think has been exposed. You do type directory type file, the size of the files that you think have been exposed, and the modified time or the access time to check which to streamline searching and finding permissions. All of this really came to light in bash scripting because you're going to use all of them to write different script examples, to write terminal variables, and to write loops and everything, whatever it may be. So bash scripting sum everything up in Linux and how it is useful. If we go on to lab 7, which is the last one, TR is an acronym for
text manipulation. Involves filtering in inputs, then outputting a result, just outputting. So we're using a scenario here, getting a list of IP addresses with failed attempts from a log file. To explain each command, we have the grep command. It helps find Network services refer to applications or processes that run on a server and provide functionalities to other computers over a network. These services listen on specific ports and wait for incoming requests. Once a request is received, the services process it and send back to the appropriate response. Case for while loop functions. So applications of bash scripting cybersecurity. It's to automate log monitoring for suspicious activity, automating security audits, malware and rootkit detection, monitoring network connections, brute force and DDoS mitigation.
Go to permissions. I already mentioned that. But let's see it in depth now. This gives us the privilege of escalating file protection by correcting file permissions. So if I place a higher permission on the file, not everybody can access it, not everybody can edit it, and not everybody can execute it. We have three of them. We have the user, the group, and others. So if for me, the user, of course I place all the permissions on it because I'm the user, I'm the admin. But for others, I don't want all the permissions. I want to limit their access to it and to what they can do to it. That's why I bring a permission. I changed it. So these are my hashed passwords. So you can now go through this and see if anyone needs to be changed. If anyone has been long overdue to be changed. So this will now give you an idea of what can be tampered with. So this helps us manipulate our text literally. It gives us the ability to analyze log files to detect brute force attacks. Now you've been compromised because you've seen red alerts on your dashboard. What do? You need to go through your files and see, okay, what's that? Where did someone try to enter? Where did they fill the password? Where will I go and check? Because if you fill the password, you know that someone attempted, but they didn't get the correct login and configure permissions. So I can search for a particular file with a particular permission. Like now, 77 means everything is read, write, execute for the user, for the group, and for others. So with that, I can now know which one can any other person just execute or write, which one can they edit. So searching helps me know such files, find files with such permissions. So I will do that now. See all the files on my system with permissions, read, write, execute for all of them. I will enter permissions very soon, but let me just search using that.